Hi beauties, today we're jumping right into the makeup and we're starting off with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion to prime her eyelids. And then we're going to go ahead and set that with a translucent powder, and I'm using the RCMA. So I'm just dusting that all over her eyelids to make sure we have an even base for all the eyeshadows. Next we're taking the Anastasia Dip Pomade in Taupe, and we're using that for her eyebrows today. So first I'm gonna do a guide of how I want her eyebrows to look, and then we're gonna go ahead and fill it in within that guide. Now we're taking the NARS Creamy Concealer, and I'm using this to clean up the edges of her eyebrows and to make sure that everything's sharp. Next, for her foundation, I'm using the Born This Way foundation, and it's in the color Nude. Now I'm evenly distributing this product around her face, and then we're going to take a bigger brush and we're going to go ahead and buff that into the skin. But first I want to make sure that we have enough product to cover her entire face. Now I'm taking the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this is in the color Porcelain, and I'm going to mainly concentrate this underneath her eyes and just highlight any areas that I would like to highlight, like the bridge of her nose and a little bit on her chin and her forehead as well. Now with the Beauty Blender, I'm just going to dab this product in, and using a Beauty Blender is my favorite way to blend out the concealer because I feel like it just gives it such an airbrushed and beautiful finish. And now we're going to go ahead and bake the under eye, and I like doing this because we're going to apply eyeshadow afterwards and I don't want any fallout to land on the foundation or the concealer. So that's why we're doing this, and it also really highlights and illuminates the face. For her contour, I'm using another LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this one's in Beautiful Bronze. I'm just going to go ahead and apply that to the hollows of her cheeks and blend that out. When I'm using cream products, I like to use a synthetic brush because I feel like it blends the product a lot nicer. So that's what I'm doing here. To add more dimension and shade to her face, I'm going to also do the same contouring effect to her forehead, and I'm going to blend that up to her hairline. Now I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and I'm going to intensify that contour a little bit more and just set it with this powder. Next, I'm taking my absolute favorite brush, and this is a brush from Morphe. I think it's perfect for baking and also for contouring if you want a really chiseled effect. So for the eyes, we're using the Morphe 350 palette, and of course I couldn't get the clip of the first step, but basically just putting down any orange base would be fine, and I used one of the shades from the Morphe palette, so anything in that palette will do. And now we're taking a darker brown and we're adding that to the outer corner of her eye, and basically this look is going to be a very orangey golden look. So it's not going to be very dark, but we do want to blend everything and make sure it's flawless. Now we're taking this golden shade with orange undertones, and we're going to apply that to the very center of her eyelid, leaving the inner corner open because we're going to apply a lighter shade there. But basically just concentrate that to the center of the lid, and when you do that, it gives it a very pretty shine, as you can see there. And now we want to blend these two colors together. And as you can see here, I'm going to dab any excess off of my hand because I don't want the product to move around too much. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend and make sure that it's not too shimmery. Now this lighter golden shade will be the inner corner highlight. So I'm going to apply that obviously to the inner corner. And to darken up the look just a bit more, I'm using this dark brown, and I'm going to line her lash line with this dark brown. So it's going to give it a softer effect than if we do a black liquid liner, but it'll still give it that darkness that we want. For this look, we're doing super dramatic lashes, so we're using 2 sets of lashes here. And I'm going to apply the first set, and I'm doing this as close to the lash line as possible. And now this is the second set of lashes, and we're doing the exact same thing. You just want to make sure that they're really close together so there's no gaps in between the lashes. For mascara, I'm using my favorite, the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced, and we're just going to give it a light coat. To make this look appear very fresh, I'm going to go ahead and apply a white eyeliner, and this one is from Avon, and it's just a white eyeliner pencil. And next we're going to take this brown shade right here, and this one, we're going to mix them, and we're going to use them underneath the eye. For blush, I'm using this very light pink blush from BH Cosmetics, and I didn't want to go too overboard with blush. Just wanted to keep it pretty natural. And now for my favorite part, which is the highlight. I'm using this color Dripping in Gold from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Palette. And I'm just going to apply that to the tops of her cheekbones. And to make the look very dewy, I'm also going to apply this to the Cupid's bow. And down the center of her nose. For lips, we're using the color Etc. from MAC, and also the lip gloss number 11 from Chanel. I'm just gonna lightly, very lightly line her lips because we want a very subtle lip tone today. I had so much fun creating this look. I hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe if you guys want to see more videos from us.